So the iOS 26 beta 3 is out, and throughout yesterday evening, I was on Facebook, showing you some of the new things, the reduction of the liquid glassy effect and all that on the iOS 26 beta 3. But today we're going to just go in and give you a kind of full roundup details of what's new with the iOS 26 beta 3. If you're ready, let's get started. Okay, welcome back again to Smart Depot, and I'm so excited to have you on this one. So the iOS 26 beta 3 is out, and there's kind of outrage on Twitter since yesterday afternoon, evening, and I've been trying to look at the holistic picture here. I'm trying to use it, try a lot of things, performance, bug fixes, smoothness and all that. I wasn't just there for the liquid glass debate, which has now become more of frosted glass. So let's start from what's new. We're gonna jump quickly and start from the naming of this iOS version. It has moved down right now. It's 23A5287G, so that is the new version that has now been released, which is different from the old version. There is no change in the modem firmware, which I was thinking because some of my Bluetooth connections weren't so strong as it used to be on the iOS 26 beta 2, so I was like hoping that there's going to be kind of modem firmware upgrade to deal with that, but maybe they were able to deal with that without upgrading the modem. So let's see. For now, my Bluetooth is still showing sign of strength, but I haven't tested it long enough to know. So the main bone of contention is that Apple is dialing down on the liquid glass effect and the design, and people are wondering, why did you start in the first place? There's a whole lot of significant change from the iOS 26 beta 1, where we saw the liquid glass in its full glory, and it was dialed down a bit on iOS 26 beta 2. Right now on iOS 26 beta 3, we are going off frosty glass, like kind of eyes, kind of background glass, and they're doing this so that they can actually give you kind of better readability, because people were shouting, there was outrage on iOS 26 beta 1 about readability. So Apple has since then been trying to improve readability, adding more contrast to text and changing the background to the point now that we are losing the whole liquid glass effect. So let me hear from you in the comment section. Are you the pure liquid glass effect person, or you like the frosty, or you want somewhere in between? Let me hear from you in the comment section. So let's quickly move into the performance. The performance has improved, kind of the smoothness of this iOS 26 beta 3. For me, you can feel it opening the camera app, opening all the apps, opening a lot of things have become more smoother on the iOS 23. And we talk about performance. I did run the Geekbench test on this, and surprisingly, I got the best Geekbench score I've ever gotten on the iPhone 16 Pro, and that is impressive. It did hit 3,607 on the single core, which is mind-blowing, and also 9,380 on the multi-core, which is like unheard of on the A18 Pro chip. So that's kind of a sign that they have gone all in to improve the performance on the iOS 26 beta 3. And then what else can we tell you that is new? There is a new wallpaper. Let me quickly show you that. If you go to your wallpapers, you will come down to iOS, and this is for iOS 26 beta 3. I'm not so impressed with it, but because it is dark, I think it does help you to improve that readability issue that has been the issue from iOS 26 beta 1. Now let me show you the way it is now. You can clearly see your text and all that. More on this is the improvement of the performance. There is this smoothness when you open applications and when you go through apps, swipe through apps, and when you scroll around, you can see how fast. You can feel it on this update that there is improvement, and that can also be shown here on our Geekbench score, which is mind-blowing for iPhone 16 Pro. And let's go in more on the apps. You can see there is a kind of tweak on the animation. Let me show you scrolling down, and this differs from different app to app on the iOS 26 beta 3. So you can see that you can see this one also in the call menu, and when you move around, you can see that kind of effect, still liquid glass effect. Also, there are some tweaks also here on your customization, and let me show you that quickly. If you scroll down, there is still that liquid effect, but here is a little bit frosty. Not just that liquid effect here, also your animation, you can tweak a whole lot of things here, maintaining that effect. Of course, the all clear is still there. I was waiting for them to change the color of the font and that of the text, but none of these have changed. But a whole lot of tweaks, and here you can see there is without text and also with text if you click on that, if you don't want to have text on your icon. And you also notice that recent has also now, the recent app will stay once you switch to recent, and that's one of the things that we have seen. If you look at that icon on the customization, there are different icons, and yeah, there are some few tweaks, when you plug in your charging animation, and right now that message that is telling you that it's about some minutes charging to get to 80%, it now stays a little bit longer on the screen than it was on the iOS 26 beta 2. In conclusion, the liquid glass something is really going out. If you dare turn on reduced transparency on your iOS 26 beta 3, it will probably lose all the effect of that liquid glass. It completely loses the effect of that liquid glass. So it's something that you have to be aware of, while dealing with the iOS 26 beta 3. But if you're not worried about that, glassy effect, I think it's a proper bug fixes, performance improvement, and hopefully, battery life improvement on the iOS 26 beta 3. So let me hear from you in the comment section. What do you like about it? What do you not like? Follow us on Facebook where I was ranting about it. You can see some of the pictures on Facebook where I was writing about it. And make sure to drop your comment in the comment section. Do like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icon. And until I see you in the next one, it is peace to our world.